Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to day 4 of my 5 days of my DIYs of my bathroom makeover. So today we will be refinishing our bathtub and our shower surround. I can't wait for you all to see the finished product. So I'm going to take you through this 4-day process of us refinishing our tub and our shower surround so that you all can see the steps and the mistakes that we made while refinishing everything. So I'm going to start off by just showing you all what our bathroom currently looks like, our shower and tub. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I hope you enjoy. Good morning, everyone. Never mind my hair. I just washed it yesterday and it looks a hot mess. But anyway, good morning, everyone. So I just wanted to go ahead and just show you all what our shower and tub currently looks like. We wiped everything down. I cleaned it all with some of the Simple Green yesterday, and then we also gave it 2 coats of the liquid sandpaper. And we're going to do, so originally I had planned on doing the cement and on the tiles, but I just really want to go ahead and just get this done. So I think we're going to put the cement on hold and put that in the master bath. And if it turns out okay, then we'll probably come back and do it in this bathroom. But for now, we're just going to do the Rust-Oleum tub and tile refinishing kit. So I ordered these from Walmart. I think they were like $40 or $45 a piece. I ordered 2 just to be on the safe side. I'll put the price somewhere up on the screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and just show you all what it currently looks like. I think we're going to give it one more coat of the liquid sandpaper, only because this tile, I don't know if you can see it, it's really ugly, but it looks like a tortoise shell, I think. But the dark brown tiles are the ones that are like really shiny, and I went and put some coats on the individual ones because it's still shiny after the 2 coats. So but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just flip the camera around so you can see. So this is what it is currently looking like, and I feel like at this point anything will make it look better than what it is, because it is disgusting. And then this is our tub, which, yeah. So I think that once that's done, it's gonna look really nice, because it definitely needs some help. We haven't used this bathroom or we haven't used this shower in over 2 years. So it's just been collecting and dust and anything else, I guess you could imagine. But soon it will look nice and we will be able to use it. Afternoon, everyone. So yesterday we were going to use the Rust-Oleum tub and tile to refinish our shower and bathtub, but we ended up not doing that, only because my husband and I thought, because of, after we watched a couple of videos yesterday, there were a lot of people saying that it smelled really bad and that the smell would be in your home for about 3 days. So we decided to not use that, and so I put an order in yesterday to Amazon for the DWIL towel and tub. I saw Kelly from Kelly's Corner use this. She's used it on I believe all of her bathrooms in her mobile home. So, and she also said that it didn't smell. And there was another video that we watched of another lady, I can't remember what channel that was, but she used it also and said it didn't have any scent to it, so it didn't have any odor to it. So I put the order in yesterday. It came in this morning at 6 a.m. It is 1:38. We're getting a late start today. But my husband is, so this morning I got up and I used a sander on the tub and the tile. I did the liquid sand. We did it twice, but then I decided I was just going to use the sander on it. And then it also the kit came with sandpaper. It was 320 grit. Some of the people on YouTube used 120, so I used the 120 on the tile and the tub, and then my husband just went over it again with the 320 because as all of the videos have said, prep is key, so we're hoping that we're prepping well. So I believe he just finished sanding everything, so now he's wiping everything down. We're going to let it dry and then we'll start to paint. But I'm just going to show you everything that came in the kit. So it came with this plastic with the tape wrap. It comes with, a hardener, and this goes in the paint. It also has a paintbrush, a stirrer, excuse me, the roller for the paintbrush, gloves, a foam roller, and tape, and then sandpaper. We ordered 2 kits, so hopefully that'll be enough. Our tub, not the tub, but the tile is like a dark brown and tan color, which is really ugly. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and we'll let you see how I'll tape a little bit of it. My husband does not like to be on camera, so I'll tape a little bit of it and then show you what it looks like after we do the first coat, and then we have to wait 2 hours until we can do the next coat. So let's get started. Okay friends, one last look at our tub and shower before we get started. I just used the tech cloth to remove all of the dust and the debris. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything taped off, and we'll go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm excited but afraid all at the same time. So I really hope this works. And if not, we'll just have to try something different. Okay friends, so we just finished our first coat and we did the showers around and the tub, and we used we have about a third of a can of the jar left. So I figured that might be able to do the tub, and then we have another one to be able to do, because we're gonna have to do I think 3 coats on this because it is really dark. But I'll go ahead and just switch the camera around so that you can see it. I mean, I think it looks okay, but we'll have to see when it's completely done. So this is what it looks like after the first coat. Okay friends, so I had to put my respirator on to do the second coat. So we ended up doing the second coat on the tile. I'll go ahead and turn the camera around. I will say that it does say that the DWIL paint has like a low odor, which it does. I would say that it's probably a little bit stronger than paint when you paint your home. But I just had to put my mask on because it was a little bit too strong for me. So, but we ended up just doing a second coat on the tile and not the tub. And we finished up the one container. So we have another container, another kit that we'll just use tomorrow to do a second coat on the tub, a third coat on the tile. I did order another one because I feel like we're gonna probably need to do a fourth coat on the tile, and I wasn't sure if we would have enough, but we may. So I'll go ahead and just turn the camera around and let you see what it looks like after the second coat. And it did say if you have a darker tile that you would have to use 3 to 4 coats. So I'm thinking that we're gonna have to use 4 coats, maybe even 5. Also because the tile was so small, and with the grout was a dark color too. So we're also trying to slowly go into the creases of the grout to paint those also. So I'm thinking that we will probably need that third kit. So yeah, let me just go ahead and just show you what it's looking like now. So this is what it looks like after the second coat. Well, we didn't do the tub, we just did the tile. So, and I will say, because it's those little tiles, that you can see any little imperfection from the tile and how they installed it. So if it wasn't completely straight, like there's some, I don't know if you can see those. You can see that they're not, you can tell that they're not completely straight. But when it was with the brown color, you couldn't see that very well. But I'm interested to see how it's gonna look once it's completely finished. But like I said, anything is better than what it was. So yeah, so we will get back at this tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Good night. Okay everyone, so this is day 2 of us painting our shower and our tub. So right now we're using the second kit. We just finished using the second kit. So what we ended up doing was we had to go and paint all of the grout lines, and it took us hours to do this. And I believe we still probably missed a few, but we have done most of it, as you can see. So that is a tedious process if you're gonna do this, if you have a shower stall that has small tiles. Now, granted, if you have larger tiles, you probably wouldn't have to go through this process, but we had to, in order to make it look good or look finished. And we just didn't want the grout to be showing through. And it actually looks like, I'm not even sure if that's actual grout. It might be cement because it's like a grayish color, which is really weird, but whatever. So yeah, it took us about 3 hours to do this. So we're gonna go ahead and let it dry, Then we're gonna come back and then give it a coat. So we're not gonna really count this as a coat because we really just went through and did all of the grout lines. So we'll give it a third coat and then give the tub its second coat, and hopefully we'll be done. So I'll see you in 2 hours. Okay, good morning everyone. So we're on day number 3. Yesterday it was a long day. We finished the second kit, but I really wasn't feeling well. I'm actually not feeling well this morning, and I also got a migraine. So we just finished the second kit of what we had left in that kit. So I'll go ahead and just show you that. So my husband did this wall here, and then he did, I'll flip the camera around so you can see the other wall, and then he did the ceiling, and then that was it for what we did yesterday, because like I said, we spent 3 hours, maybe a little bit more than 3 hours, going through and doing all of the grout lines. So we're going to try and get started early this morning and try and use the third kit, and I'm hoping that we'll be done with this process because it has taken a long time. So I'm actually thinking that we probably should have just used the feathered cement. We probably would have been done by now, but I thought this process would be faster because we just wanted to try and hurry up and get finished with the bathroom. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start this process this morning, and we'll go ahead and just start using the third kit to try and get this finished. My prayer is that it will be done today so that we can move on to doing a little finishing touches, another small shelf to cover the outlets where the washer and the dryer are. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just show you all what the little areas that my husband did do yesterday with what we had left in that kit. And I'm also going to show you all, my husband built a little door that goes in the back of our shower where the pipes are. So when we purchased this house, it was just a little cutout, and then they just had a piece of drywall stuck in it. So he built a door out of some scrap wood that I had in my scrap wood pile, and then used one of my knobs to make that door. So I'll go ahead and just show you all that because it looks so much better. So let me go ahead and just show you what it looks like. There, sorry. So yeah, so this is what it's looking like after the third coat on this wall, and you can still see the brown in some of the areas. My husband said he actually doesn't mind because I think he's just over it. And so they did the ceiling again, and then this wall. So this is after 3 coats, and we didn't get this wall finished because, like I said, we used pretty much all of the container yesterday going through all of the grout lines, and we did not get to the tub. So we're gonna go ahead and get started early this morning in hopes that we can get this finished. And let me just show you all the door that my husband built, because our laundry room is in our bathroom also. But this is the cute little door that he built using just some of my little scrap wood pieces. And like I said, it does house our plumbing. Oops. So our plumbing stuff is in there, so it just makes it easier because what they had in here was just a piece of drywall that covered that. So we just built this little door. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll see you all in 2 hours. Actually, probably like 2.5 hours, because I'm gonna go and have a cup of tea, and I baked some homemade bread, so I'll probably have a piece of that this morning for breakfast, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, friends, so it's really bright. Let me turn this light down. So we just finished our third coat on the shower walls and then the second coat on the tub. I'll go ahead and switch it around so you can see it. We're gonna let it dry for 2 hours, and I'm gonna tell you, we're over it. But so I'll go ahead and switch it around so you can see it, and then I guess I'll see you back in about 2 hours after it's dried and after we add the last coat. Because I'm trying to debate if I want to order another kit, so that'd be 4 kits, and I'm exhausted. So yeah, so I'm gonna switch it around and let you see what it's looking like, and then I'll see y'all back after we finish the last kit, and then we'll just decide on if we're gonna do another kit or not. My husband said that he is actually okay with like some of the areas having like a little like, I don't even know how to explain it. Whatever the towel that's still coming through, he's okay with that. I mean, it is his bathroom, but I would prefer that it all be white, so we may end up having to order another kit. So yeah, so I'm gonna say that it says for darker towels to use 3 to 4 coats, but you're gonna need more than that. So this will be our 4th coat when we do the next round. So I'll definitely let you all see what it looks like, and then we'll decide if we're going to order another kit or not, which I'm thinking that we're going to have to order another kit, because I'm not even sure. I think we have a little bit less than half, and it seems like as the kits came in, it seems like there was less and less, because the jar is about that big, but you only get about that much of the paint per kit. So yeah, let me just flip this around and let you all see what it's looking like after the 3rd coat on the shower wall, and after us doing the grout lines yesterday, and then what the 2nd coat looks like on the tub. So the tub will definitely need a 3rd coat, so we may just focus on the tub. We may just focus on doing the tub, and then we might order another one to do for the tile. I'm gonna see if maybe there's something that we can order for the grout lines also. So I'll go online and check to see if there's anything for that. So let me get this camera flipped around. This is what it's looking like after the 2nd coat in the bathtub. And it's a little splotchy, so I'm hoping that when we do the 3rd coat, it'll cover it all. This is what it's looking like in the shower, on the shower tile. It's starting to cover, but it's like slowly. So the definitely the kits do not give you enough paint to do what you need to do. So even if we would not have done the tub, and if we just would have just did the tile with the 1st kit, it wouldn't have been enough to do 2 coats. So but yeah, so this is what it is actually looking like after the 3rd coat on the tile, like I said, and then we used almost a whole kit yesterday doing the grout lines. I'm going to see if there's anything that we can order for the grout lines. And then this is the 2nd coat on the bathtub. So I think that we may just focus, like I said, on just trying to do the 3rd coat on the tub, just to make sure that the tub is complete. And we may just roll with it with the tile. We'll probably just use the remaining that we have left of the paint to do the tile. And then we're just going to debate on if we're going to order another kit or not. Or we may just live with this for a little while until we may just have to end up having someone come out and then just going ahead and replacing the tile. But we'll just live with this for a little while. Okay, friends, so this is the 4th coat on the tile. Now, I didn't do the ceiling, I just did the walls because we didn't have that much of the paint left. So I went ahead and did a 4th coat on the walls, and then I did a 3rd coat on the tub. Now we do have a little bit left, a small amount left. So I think after 2 hours, we'll come back and we'll just add that to the inside of the tub, just to make sure that it's fully covered. I'll just have to wait 2 hours for it to dry to actually see what areas we missed. I will say when I was using the roller, it did break the, not the roller, but yeah, the roller part. It did break in half, and then we did get some of the little like particles from the roller. So I was trying my best to remove those, and then I had to brush the remainder of the tub. So luckily we do have a small amount left, so I can go back on the inside of that and give it another coat if need be. But yeah, so this is what it is looking like. Okay, so this is what it is currently looking like after 4 coats. And I will say it looks okay. Like you can still see a couple of the dark spots. So I would think that if you're going to be painting a darker towel like we did, you're going to need to do at least 4 or 5 coats to get everything completely covered. I went ahead and removed the painter's tape that came with the kit, and we're gonna have to do a little bit of patchwork there. Some of the drywall was peeled off, and on this side, luckily we didn't paint this trim already, so it actually peeled off some of the paint on the trim. But I'm going to assume that's because we did have that on for 3 days. So maybe if you're going to do this, I would also suggest removing the trim. Removing the painter's tape and then replacing it if you're going to be doing it in a 3-day process like we did. We weren't planning on doing it in 3 days. We were hoping to get it all done in 1 or 2 days. Like I said, anything is better than what it was. In the tub area, which we did just give it its 4th coat, so I'm waiting on it to dry, and that'll be it. So yeah, so I will see you all in 7 days. Okay friends, so we are about to start coat number 5, and I know I said I was going to be back in 7 days, but we were on day number 5 or 6, I think 5. So as you can see, it still needs a lot of work, and so does the bathtub, because it's still blotchy in some areas. So just want you all to see this, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay friends, so I'm back. So I said I was gonna be back in 7 days. I'm actually back in 5 days. I will go ahead and add video of what the tub currently looks like. It does need another coat or 2. I'm gonna try and just do 1 coat and hopefully be done with everything. So I've already went ahead and taped everything off, and I use a tack cloth to wipe off all of the dust. I'm also going to put on a pair of white socks so that when I'm stepping in the tub, hopefully I won't get anything in there. I also put a piece of plastic in the tub also. I did not tape it to the tub. I folded the tape in so that it doesn't stick, and I just laid it flat into the tub, just to keep it protected so that I don't scratch up anything. So this is our 4th kit. I'll go ahead and just show you what came in this kit because it's actually a little bit different from the first 3 kits. So this kit which I didn't know, but this kit I ordered came with grout pins. So any of the areas after I do this coat that we miss in the grout area, on the grout lines, I'm just going to use these grout pins. I looked online to figure out how to use these, or if you could use these before or after. I can't find anything on them, so I think I'm just going to do afterwards and see how it goes. And so this is everything that came in the kit. I know I showed you all before, but I'm just going to show you again. So you get the sponge roller, some tape, the rolling pin thing here, and a brush, gloves, and then a little stick to stir. So the other thing that, so the kit, the last kit that we got, the third kit, it came with a square, one of those square hand sanders. This one, the other ones that we got came with just like paper, sandpaper. Now, I believe the sandpaper was, the first one that we used was like 320 sandpaper. This is 360. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. And then this kit, this tub is way larger than the last 3 tubs that we had. So I'm gonna pour half of this tub into this jar. Because if you remember, I'm not sure if I showed you all the tub or not. I think I did, but the hardener, this is the hardener that comes with this tub, and then the hardener with the other one was like just a little packet. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and pour half of it in my jar, and then we'll get started. And like I said before, none of the jars come full. They're like halfway full. So I'll open up this one and hopefully you can see what it looks like. If I can get it open. I don't know if you'll, that's kind of, you're not going to be able to see that, but let's do this. So this is the size of the container, and the paint is probably up to here. It does have a bit of a, it doesn't have like a really strong smell like I said before. It's a little bit stronger than paint, but it's strong enough because I do have a sensitivity because of my migraines. It's strong enough to give me a migraine. So I am going to put my mask on, my respirator, and cover my hair up really quick, and then we'll get started. So I don't know, maybe this is probably the longest bathroom refinish. Bathroom tap refinish you all have ever seen on YouTube, but I'm just showing you I'm just taking you through the process that we're doing, what we're doing, in hopes that maybe you'll learn from our mistakes. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let me go wash my hands really quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just went ahead and just mixed the rest of this all up. So I'm just gonna use everything because I don't know. I'm just gonna use everything because if I'm doing a heavy coat, so I'm just gonna use the whole tub. Okay, so this is coat number 5. I'm sweating, it's hot in here. I'll go ahead and just switch the camera over really quick so you all can see what it's looking like. I'm gonna let it dry for 2 hours and then I'll come back and see how it looks. I'm not really gonna focus on the towel anymore. I may do another coat on the tub just because there's extra left over. But we'll see. But I do need to look over it a little bit more because I did do heavy coats and there is some drippage in some areas that I've been trying to go back and thin out. So let me go ahead and just show you all really quick and then I'll get back to that and then I'll be back in 2 hours. This is what the tub is looking like after the 5th coat. This is after the 2 hours of the wait time. And then this is what the tile is looking like. So I think my husband asked me to not do anymore. So he says he thinks that it looks fine. I think we'll probably put the fixtures back on tomorrow. I don't think we need to wait 7 days to do that. We may just wait 2 days. I'll give it 2 days and then we'll put the fixtures on. But so yeah, this is what it's looking like. And we'll wait the 7 days and I'll just come back and give you my final thoughts. Okay, so the plumber just left about 15 minutes ago. So I did come in here and wipe down some stuff. I do need to do some cleaning. But we need to clean and dust the bathroom anyway before we go ahead and start to decorate and put everything back together. And also we need to caulk everything. And then we're also going to build a small shelf to cover the outlets in our laundry room. My husband's going to have to build a larger door. So I'll show you all that in a few here. So actually, let me just show you all that first. So we had to have the plumber come out, like I said, because we could not get the cartridge out of the shower. So they came out and it actually ended up kind of working out because what we had was everything was original to the house and nothing had been updated plumbing wise. And the shower kit that we ordered was mowing, which is what we had already, but it was an updated mowing, so it technically wouldn't have fit anyway. So everything has been switched out and everything has been installed. So I'll go ahead and show you that, but let me just show you the cutout first, what I'm talking about, because we're gonna have to, so my husband's gonna have to build another door. So good morning, everyone. So I am back. I forgot to come back on here to give you all our final thoughts. So my husband really loves it. He thinks it looks great. I do think that it looks fine. It looks good. It looks way better, 100% better than what it looked like before. So we are happy with the finished results, although it did take forever. But I would just like to just say that I do have chronic migraines, and so I do have sensitivity to smells. So you may have the same setup as I do, and it may not take you as long. So just make sure you keep that in mind if you do decide that you want to use that product on in your bathroom. So it may not take you 4 days. It took us 4 days because I have to be kind of cautious of being around lots of products that have, or chemicals that have scents to them. So That's completely different, but the average person could probably go in there and knock that out in a day or two. So I just want to put that out there. So, but yes, so as of now, we are happy with everything. I do plan on coming back and giving a 6-month update and a year update. We're hoping that it'll last. I'm thinking hopefully it'll last give us at least 2 years out of it. If more, that'll be fine too. And then we'll hopefully our DIY skills will be a lot better by then, and then maybe we can tackle trying to retile the surround, or we'll just have to have somebody come in. But as of now, we are happy with it. So we're going to go ahead and end today's video. If you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.